is not mainly about rocks, it's mainly about risk. The mining sector is pretty well the riskiest sector on Earth.
As the African Natural Resource Center, we did a very quick review of mineral legislation in 44 countries on the African continent. And of these 44 legislations, all but 3 did not have some requirement for local content. So we interpreted that to mean that one, not only was it a subject of importance to the regulators, but also that there was a need to address it in a way that we did not have unintended consequences.
Is it only the revenue that you need? Do you want to provide employment for your people? Do you want to develop the local entrepreneurship? Or do you want to develop the transfer technology?
Is the issue around building sustained relationships with communities. This, of course, is a very big issue for us, and we have really given expression to this through some mentorship programs.
It's not just about the construction of the project, because the operation of a project like Simindu, the amount of procurement spend that will happen over the course of the life of this project will completely dwarf the upfront capital investment, and that's where the real opportunity is. So it's about setting up for the long-term success of this project.
And particularly in Guinea, we've been helped with by the African Development Bank to develop a local content policy for one of the biggest projects we have in the country. And it was, we learned a lot of lessons during that process.
Mining is a boom-bust activity, but above all, it is a long-term activity. A mine is there for half a century. And so we need contracts that are robust for half a century.
The contradiction in local content is that we are asking entities that by nature flourish from being global, we are asking them to think globally but to act somewhat locally. And this tension needs to be understood and managed to ensure that, as I said, we are not counterproductive.
Now, you can design it so that it's the total bypass. You can design a mine to look like an offshore oil rig with no connection to the local economy. In many ways, that's a nice, simple thing. You're in total control, just as the oil companies of the oil rig. But it's not the best way for the economy, and therefore it's not the best way for you.
And so we recognize that in the long run, for local content to succeed and for local content to be sustainable, investors must be given the opportunity to continue to do what they do best, which is to procure competitively, to deliver projects efficiently, and to procure equipment and processes that give regard to the safety and health of those working in the mines.